I'm going to show you how to use bat to iNat to get recordings from your echometer touch onto iNaturalist. So here I've got echometer touch open, and I've got a recording that I want to share. So if I go into my recordings, I've got a recording here of a pipistrelle, and I want to put this onto iNaturalist. And this would normally be quite a headache to get this onto iNaturalist. So I've developed this web application called bat to iNat to kind of make it easy and straightforward. So first of all, I'm going to take note of the file name. So this ends in 807. I'm going to go and switch to the web app, bat to iNat, and this is going to ask you for your iNaturalist login details. Okay, so now I've logged in, and then it's going to ask you to upload a file. So I'm going to browse for my file. So my echometer recordings are in this path, so documents, echometer recordings, and then each there's a folder for each session. And I'll find that recording that I wanted, 807, here it is. So that's going to upload into the web app here. You can upload multiple files at the same time, and this works exactly the same on the PC as it does on your mobile. So if your workflow is to use something like Kaleidoscope for doing your quality assurance on your calls and stuff, then this will work exactly the same. It's taking all the metadata that's with that audio file, like the species, the location, the time, all that sort of stuff. It's extracting that information. It's also finding the calls within that observation. So it's not doing species ID, so that's what echometer and Kaleidoscope do. They do species ID. Bat to iNat, however, will find the calls and then take the key parameters from them, like peak frequency, maximum frequency, that sort of thing. And you can see that here. It'll also create spectrograms, which are going to be uploaded to iNaturalist, and it will use your location as well. So that's done all this for this file already. If I click on this View on iNat button, it's going to take me to iNaturalist, and we can see the observation. This has already been uploaded. We've obviously got the species, name. We've got all the data in the notes here that's come from the recording. So we've got how many calls could be found by the tool, and then the metrics for the peak frequency, maximum frequency, those sorts of things, as well as all the recording settings. You've got the map and all the other stuff you'd expect to see. And then it's created these spectrograms as well. So the spectrograms would be created with verification in mind, so to make it as easy as possible for them to be verified. So we've got the clear numbers on both axes and the horizontal lines here at every 10 kilohertz, making it easy to identify the call, so you can kind of zoom in and see what the species might be. So we've got this plot here. This is the way the app works is it's taking the half second, which has the loudest calls in it, which should hopefully be the most diagnostic of the species. That's what we're seeing here. There's also a plot which gives the whole audio sequence that you've been given. It also uploads the original sound file so that anyone can listen to that and download it. The app also does some other stuff. So if you upload a whole batch of audio files together, it's going to make sure that none of those audio files are in exactly the same location of the same species. This is really handy if you're doing like a transect or something and you're getting lots of bat calls. You can just upload all of those tools to the app, and it will automatically filter out those which are effectively repeat observations. So it filters out ones that are within 30 meters of each other. It'll also do that comparing to things online. So not only will it look for duplicates in the batch you're uploading, it'll also look for duplicates that are online as well. So that's bat to iNat. And if you fancy using it, just let me know. It's currently restricted to those who are signed up to the beta. So just let me know, and I can give you access. All right, thanks.